back to another weekly episode of my art tutorials. So the paper is Saunders. All the paintings I do on a weekly basis is just roughly, I try to keep it as easy as possible for somebody who's new. They can give it a try. So I just did one painting. It was fun to do. So a couple of mountain, and I'm going to try to do a little bit of warmth, and we will try to do a river. Okay, so at that angle. So there's a little bit of river, there's a little bit of meadow, and I will show you how I treat a river and a little bit of meadow. If needed, we can put in a small house just for the sake. I just want to show how a strong contrast is important in a painting. So if I just put something over here there, so let me start with, I'm using a medium brush, 1/8 Saunders 300 grams rough paper. So I'm using a little bit of Indian yellow, a little bit of Alzarian, nice and very warm painting, and then also I have a little bit of lavender. The lavender looks a little muted, so I'm going to switch to a little bit of blue, a little bit of color, and making sure I carry a little bit of reflection on the water as well. But I also want to capture a little bit of white as well. So a little bit of red, and I'll continue with the mountains. And try to paint around that house so you can just see what I'm talking about, the contrast. Okay, and a little bit of yellow, and the front is catching some light, and I will switch to green. So a little bit of green. Again, we are trying to thinking about 4 steps always. A little bit of drawing. Pick a drawing which you know that it's a little easy for you. And first wash, all we are trying to do is putting some pigment on the paper. And the second wash, we will tighten up the spaces and any highlights what we need. So it doesn't matter what the painting is, we can always try to do that in these 4 steps. Okay, let me quickly draw. Trying to do it from top to the bottom, and then we'll add a little bit of mountain light. You don't want it to be sticking out, everything in the background, and I'm just adding a little more color to the mountain. I will quickly dry, and then I just want to separate the 2 sets of mountains. Okay, the 2 sets of mountains, because it is wet right now. Around the house. Come back, add a little more green, and I'll just beef up the edge and soften the rest. So just a little bit soft, and again I'm going to come in, beef up, add a little more color, and soften the edge. Okay, while that one is getting dried, how I'm going to try to do, so I'm going to take a little bit of sap green, and I have a little bit of olive green. So we shall see how we're going to go. I want to try to do is so just keep playing, and then maybe a little longer over here. These fan brushes are really great. It creates a texture, half the effort, twice the effect, or that's what you're trying to think about. And we can use a little bit of raw umber or burnt umber here, if I can dig that out. Some burnt sienna. Come on, a little more. Much better. I'll add a little bit of neutral Payne's gray. And on the same thing on this side. So a little bit on that way. Where are we right now? Okay. I just feel this one needs a little more beefing up with some different texture grass. Okay. I'm just squinting my eyes just to check. Okay, so let me just quickly dry. I just want to add a tree line in the back. I will use a dry brush, like an oil or acrylic, that gives a nice texture, and that's especially when you're trying to do a smaller trees. I think this one gives a better texture than a softer brush. So I'm just adding some random. I try to make it asymmetric. You don't want to be having symmetric trees, and don't forget the shadows. So pick a light source. Let's say I'm picking up that corner. Oh, I missed, and then I did it on the other side. All right. Okay, so then now the shadow, that shadow was wrong, but it should have done from the other side. Let's say okay. A little bit of shadow, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Just a little more on the outside of the house. Just at the edge, just to mark the bank, and a little bit on the other side as well. I will add a couple places just to make the dirt look a little more wetter. And a good way to add some texture is a little bit of speckle. Love this sound. More places. And a couple of windows. Maybe one. Okay, that's all it needs at this stage. The water. So if this is your light source, I'm adding a little bit of reflection on this side. Maybe drag a little bit, add a little more reflection here, reflection here. Maybe darken up a little place, a couple of places. Also a couple of reflection right here. And get a couple of reflection lines. As it's in the background, make it smaller. As it's in the front, you can make the lines a little more bigger. Okay. That's about it. You are welcome to add a couple of birds if you want to, or leave it at this place. We'll add a couple of birds just because. You can add it. Let me try it. Thanks for watching, and again, please check out my e-course, Beginners Cityscapes. Sign up. Hopefully by the time this video comes in, you can watch it, and then also check out my Wet on Wet podcast. I talk to amazing artists. There's so much I keep learning every time I talk to an artist. I hope you do find some artists you get inspired and continue with the watercolor. Thank you.